Good bueno. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Here we go. Welcome back to another live stream. I was hoping to see a new all-time high for Bitcoin by now, but I guess BlackRock and friends are cooling off a little bit. So, hello, King Soak. Mark, Peter, hello. I'm live on YouTube. I wanted to look at Bitcoin ETF flow yesterday. It was insane. It was insane. BlackRock bought over $600 million worth of Bitcoin yesterday. Fidelity bought 133 million. ARK bought 12. I don't know who BitB is. But in all, they bought $870 million of Bitcoin yesterday. If you don't know, there were only $32 million worth of Bitcoin mined yesterday. I looked into Alien Base. I mean, I don't know. Let me finish what I'm talking about here. I don't know anything about it. So $32 million worth of Bitcoin was mined yesterday. And the ETFs alone bought 870 million. They bought, what is that? That's almost 30 times the amount of Bitcoin mined yesterday. I'm guessing today's not as much. Don't touch Alien Base, by the way. This chart, why would you, whenever I see a chart that looks like Alien Base right now, just stay away. Love it, don't you? Yeah. Good afternoon, JN. Hello, everyone. Let me pin the HEEHEE contract address. Good afternoon. All right, let's see. Hello. They selling? No, they're not. Where's Mr. Cuz? Page and Mr. Cuz. That was my favorite tweet ever. Good afternoon, Nicholas. Hello, ABC Juan. You think all-time high by the end of the week? We'll see. When alt season? When is alt season? So I don't have an opinion on all-time high by the end of the week. I tend to think yes, but it could totally not happen. Alt season will be when Bitcoin clearly breaks through its previous all-time high, and not a second before. And it'll be even a little bit after Bitcoin breaks its previous all-time high. So, hello, Brex. Sorry, Kaka G. I am not accepting any co-hosts things. Good morning, bald-headed Jimmy Head. Buenos dias, Noel. Hey, MB. Why is Solana looking so weak? All alts are struggling. This is, all right, first of all, I don't agree with you that Solana is looking weak. Solana looks like one of the best altcoins in existence right now. It's been holding up very well. It's been strong. It broke through a multi-month range. Altcoins, again, here's how this works. Bitcoin will most likely make one more final move up in Bitcoin dominance, but that's going to be a move up in its price. So altcoins will move up as well, but not as much as Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin's dominance rolls over and it goes to altcoins. That's how it usually works, at least. That's how I expect it to work this time around. Caspa dumping every day. I said yesterday that Caspa is most likely going to revisit the liquidation wick lows at 10.12 cents. So, what happened? I checked Bitcoin and went to 72K and the rest still nothing. Why? You're expecting things too fast. That's such an impatient comment. Any thoughts on Quant? Quant's probably going to do well at the very end and not any time before. So let me look at Quant. Where's Quant? $62. Yeah. Man. How long the alt season going to be in your opinion? 7 weeks. I'm talking week in the last 2 days. I'm not worried about 2 days of price action, and it's not. That's still not true. What do you think? Oh, Turbo. Oh man, why do you guys have to keep on asking me about Turbo? Let me look at Turbo. I'm live on YouTube, everybody. World War Bitcoin. And we are doing a HEEHEE giveaway right now. If you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE between now and 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, you'll automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. So Turbo's chart looks like HEEHEE's. Had a nice aggressive move up 2 weeks ago, last week for HEEHEE, and then it's chopping a little bit below that high, and this is a healthy chart, just like HEEHEE, gearing up for the next leg up. So Ty said we're going to see a dip before the election. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if we saw a dip before the election. Like, I'm bullish for November, but all bets are off for the week of the election. I mean, really, all bets are off for this Friday to the following Friday. This Friday is the next unemployment report. So 2 days from now, all bets are off. We could see, especially if Kamala wins, we could see a lot of panic in the markets. But I think if Kamala wins, the smart money's going to buy the dip, and we'll be good to go. But there will be a pretty scary moment where I know a lot of people have this mindset: if she wins, the party's over, which is just nonsense. So anyway, GM Say, let me look at Say. I mean, you just got to be patient with altcoins. Right now, the name of the game is Bitcoin, but Say's trying to make a bounce back up to that 200-day. It'll break through soon enough. Near lagging behind. A lot of altcoins are lagging behind. XRPH Healthcare is the... Oh, shoot. All right, XRPH. Never heard of it. Or, I mean, I think I have heard of it, but I'm just not familiar. That chart looks horrible. It's not something I'm interested in buying just yet. So, Cardano, please. Cardano's looking okay today. I mean, it's still like in the 30-cent range. HEEHEE, Randy, yes, sir. Do you think Velodrome will get to all-time high 40 cents? Yes, I do. Cardano's, it's up today. Last few days have been green for Cardano. Still in a very sideways chop. So, not in love with it. But thoughts on Stacks? Stacks I've thought of. I think Stacks is a good one to be getting. All right, let's see. Thoughts on Moonwell? Man, again, do not chase green candles. Trump will walk it. I hope you're right. Thoughts on Toro? Opinion on Toro? I have no idea what Toro is. What's Toro? Reminder, everybody, I'm live on YouTube. World War Bitcoin. World War Bitcoin. The real problem will be if there's no clear winner for days. That's what I think is going to happen. I mean, personally, and this is not, all right, this is not political commentary. You guys should know by now who I'm voting for, who I want to win. But I think Trump is going to be up pretty big going into Tuesday night. But then a lot of the vote counting is going to go on for mail-in ballots. And if Trump is not up by a massive, massive amount in some of those key states, it could go on for several days. Yeah. Pennsylvania swings it though, right? That's surely the winner. Oh, shoot. Hopefully we're good on YouTube. My software logged out and back in again. So let me know. Where was I? So Pennsylvania has been identified as the key state. So we'll see. Arrow is a must buy. Arrow's bouncing back. Let's see, Arrow. You tell us what's going on with Render. So what's up with Render? I mean, I saw this comment about Render, $20. I'm assuming the chart just still doesn't look great. And I want to remind you guys that a lot of altcoins right now, If it wasn't for the fact that Bitcoin is this close to breaking its all-time high, I would not be bullish on these altcoins. But because of the fact, the charts just look like garbage for a lot of them. But because of the fact that Bitcoin is this close to its all-time high, and what usually happens after that is alt season, some kind of alt season at least, I think it is worth it to buy the dip, DCA, hold on for dear life, for now at least. So, all right, YouTube's good. Thank you. Hit the like, people. So, yeah, Arrow looks good. It looks like it's, you know, I was a little nervous about Head and Shoulders, potential Head and Shoulders here. I still kind of am, but let's see. So the plan is to exit December or start 2025 still in. As of right now, we're going to follow the market. You know, I've been saying 2024. We have 2 months left in 2024. This can be over in 2024. If it runs into 2025, if we're still seeing Bitcoin in an uptrend in 2025, I'm following the market. I'm not exiting on higher highs. I'm exiting on lower highs. Okay, I mean, I'm generally exiting. I'm generally exiting when I'm in profit. But the plan is, for the most part, to look for a lower high on the daily chart for Bitcoin, or actually first a lower low on the daily chart for Bitcoin, and then plan an exit at the point of a lower high. So if you have HEEHEE, get involved with the raids and Telegram. Yes. I found out today I was Trump supporter garbage. Somebody called you garbage. All right, look at Jupiter. Let me look at Jupiter. Jupiter. $1.01. What do you want me to look at? Jupiter looks a lot like Solana. Sorry, I got a very important text. Okay. Not surprised by that very important text. Do you think we're short-term bearish? If so, for how long? Oh, Biden called us garbage? Do you think we're short-term bearish? Listen, starting November 1st, the unemployment report in November 1st, election next Tuesday, FOMC meeting next Tuesday to Wednesday, FOMC meeting minutes. What's the Fed going to do? They're probably going to lower by 25 basis points. Are they going to continue quantitative tightening? There's a lot of unknowns. I'm assuming the Bank of Japan meets pretty soon. I don't know. You know, but for the first week of November, all bets are off. I could see it being a wild, wild week next week. So am I bearish for next week? I'm not going to say that. What I'm saying is nothing would surprise me. Bitcoin going back down to the 60s would not surprise me. Bitcoin blasting off through an all-time high next week, hitting $80,000, even going beyond $80,000 next week. Nothing at all would surprise me. After next week, I'm bullish. You know, I'm hoping we don't have a repeat of 2000 on our hands at least. And for those of you who were old enough to vote in 2000, like myself, that was insane. It went on. When was it decided? When was Bush declared the winner? It was a while back. You know, I mean, it was months later. Was it November? No, not November. Was it January? I don't remember. So hopefully we don't have a repeat of that. I know gold broke all-time high again. Yeah. How's the VIX and S&P looking? S&P's up today. It's up a little bit today. The VIX is fine. I mean, it's a little elevated. But there's nothing too terrible looking at the VIX. Do you think algo will go past $2 before recession? No, not even close. Gold broke all-time high. Let's see. When will you exit altcoins? When I see Bitcoin dominance plummet. You know, when we see Bitcoin dominance go down, if it doesn't go down, I'm just going to hold on for dear life. Bush, January. Can you see Polygon going to $9? No. Aurora, reminder, Aurora is a very highly inflationary cryptocurrency. So be mindful of that. Which means you should have a much, much lower price target than you're hearing people call. If they're calling for all-time highs, they have not looked into Aurora's tokenomics at all. All right, and yesterday I looked at the Aurora chart, and I'm remembering now that I'm seeing it again on my screen. Aurora got rejected at the 200-day simple moving average. I said that I was tempted to open a short. I didn't. It's coming back down. It can still come back down. This is not quite a time to buy or long Aurora, not yet. So let's see. I will be exiting anytime I get a profit. There we go. Can you look at DGen? Yeah, every day I get requests to look at DGen, and I remember the chart. The DGen chart looks healthy. It looks strong, and that's saying something. Ugh, gosh, the stupid Coinbase charts, man. That's saying something because a lot of altcoins don't look good, but DGen looks really good. It's holding its 50-day moving average very well. So that's one that I'd be okay buying right now, you know. Biden called Trump supporters garbage. That's a very tone-deaf comment to make, you know. It's you want to talk about bridging gaps in peace and unity when you're in power and in office. And now that he's not the president anymore, Biden, I know he's the president, but not really. He's going to call Trump supporters garbage. Maybe he's trying to sabotage the Kamala campaign. You know, that's not the kind of thing that somebody running for office should be talking about right now. Alienating the other side so much that the people in the middle will get angry with you. Maybe he's trying to sabotage Kamala. Honestly. Chainlink's going higher now a little bit. Man, I'm so far behind on comments. That's cool. Chainlink, one of the most boring cryptos in all of existence. It's 4% up today. Woo! Oh, sorry about that. If Trump wins, they will blame the recession on him. Oh yeah, for sure. TIA is falling. I did not sell my TIA. I'm not selling any Celestia. I will wait. But yeah, altcoins look terrible right now. GM Bud, what are your thoughts on Spell 10X? I don't know. Arbitrum, I mean, the chart has looked like trash the last several weeks. Spell looks super flat. I don't know if this is going to do a 10X. A 3X would be a new 2024 high. 10X seems like it's asking for a lot. I saw a video from Understanding Crypto. If you guys don't know who he is, just his content's awesome. It's very technical. So Arbitrum's been green the last few days, but it's like it's still in this really tight range near the bottom. Eventually, Arbitrum will break out, and I think it'll break out kind of hard, but we still have some time. Is VVS Finance still a thing? It should not be a thing in your mind. If it is still a thing, it should not be a thing in your mind. A whole month. Wow, it took. I thought it was much longer than December 12th, 2000 for Bush. Time to buy Caspa or long it at 10.12 cents. Let's see. Buy a few 1 ounce rounds. Family silver is popping and a recession is coming. Oh, I'm with you. Finally, precious metals are getting their due respect. Because in 2021, let me tell you something. Crypto people hated gold and silver. I was never one of those people. And now it seems like they're warming up to it a little bit. First week of every month, I've been a dip on September. On October, do you think it will be a dip first week in November too? I can certainly see that happening. It's very possible. Would you be swapping your small caps and the large caps right now, or just holding through the pain? Holding through the pain. I'm honestly still buying this dip. You can never have enough. Yeah, sure. Shapeshift Fox. Oh, reminder everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE between now and 4:30 Eastern Time, United States, you'll automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. I would not buy Shapeshift Fox right now. especially given the fact that this seems to have very aggressive, this looks like manipulation to me. Very aggressive green pumps followed by some significant grinding down. Very aggressive green move, significant grinding down. That looks like manipulation to me. That looks like, you know, it just looks like manipulation. I wouldn't touch this at least until the 200-day simple moving average, which is at 56 cents and going down. So still think Pendle can get over 50? No. Arkham looks pretty good. Yeah, Arkham looks solid. Another one, you know, it's struggling. It's tight between the 50-day and the 200-day. I think it's going to go higher. Celestia is supposedly going to be putting more tokens into circulation. Is that correct? That's right. Today's a massive unlock. So TIA went down due to the token unlock. So I don't know where TIA is right now. Let me look at the chart. Biden secretly working up for Trump. No. Listen, D-Nice the Don, I'm not going to pull up Moonwell. I've looked at Moonwell plenty of times, and my thought is still the same. I would not touch it right at this moment. All right, unlock day, Celestia is down 10%. You know, during some kind of alt season, Celestia will bounce up, but it is what it is. Thoughts on Gala token? Gala has terrible tokenomics. Do not listen to anyone who says that Gala is going back to an all-time high. It's not going anywhere near its all-time high of 83 cents. It's at 2 cents right now. Not even close. I would be ecstatic with a 10-cent Gala at this point. Pendle's holding strong, yeah. Poor guy has oatmeal for brains. Okay, no comment. Will ETH go past 3K this year? I think so. Pendle price prediction, I don't know, $15, $20, something like that. Can near hit $40? No. Anything's possible. I mean, under this scenario, what I'm talking about, where we're going to hit a recession at some point in 2025, I don't think near is going to hit $40. Let's see. Ethereum, what do you think price target is? Not $92. I don't have a price target for Ethereum. I saw that it did something of some significance earlier this week, but yesterday was a good day, but you know, today's a red day. It's still struggling. Thank you, Reed. Where do I buy SUI? You can get it on Coinbase. VeChain 2025 price prediction. I'm not bullish for 2025. Less than what it is now. What about SUI? I sold all my SUI a couple weeks ago, and now I would love for a re-entry. If not, I put it into something else that I'm hoping to do better. Thank you, Reed. Some more. Thanks a lot. All right, SUI's at $2. I mean, it bounced back very well yesterday, last couple of days. So maybe it still has a decent amount of life in it. But Pendle is not too late to buy. No. Caspa or Ethereum. I'm pretty sure Caspa is a decent amount bigger of a market cap. Ethereum's higher risk, higher reward. So I'm heavy on C-Pool. The C-Pool chart looks good. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pull it up. I just remember looking at it yesterday and thinking, yeah, that's a good looking chart. What's your view on Trump coin? I think it's too much of a gamble. I would not be touching PolitiFi meme coins right now. We're too close to the election. Those things could dump really hard, even if Trump wins. Those things could dump really hard after the election. Should I long ICP or wait for next week? I don't care about necessarily the timing. I mean, it seems like it's holding on to this trend line very well. So you see it go down to the trend line. You know, as of right now, that's $7.72. That's a great time to open a long. Hello, let's see, hit the like, guys. Man, I'm so far behind already. Hoppy's having a good day. I'll take your word for that. Price target for Link, you know, maybe double what it is now. Um, let's see. Say blockchain. They're finally, the big thing with Say that was my gripe against them was TVL. They just didn't have much money locked in their ecosystem, but they're improving a lot in that. So Say could do very well. What do you think of Lumia? Thinking of grabbing some. They have great partnership. I don't know anything about Lumia. It's so new, I think, that I can't really give any commentary on this. Yeah, no comment. Arbitrum, I already talked about Arbitrum, talked about Ethereum. Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin sometime very soon. Very, very soon. Thank you, Jack. But not yet. One more move up for Bitcoin. One more significant move up for Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin's dominance is going to start rolling into Ethereum and meme coins, and then large caps and meme coins, and then small caps and meme coins, and then meme coins. Like HEEHEE, the greatest meme coin in all of existence. WorldCoin, careful with WorldCoin tokenomics, but let's see. WWB is cool, thank you. Sold Tia today. Hope I've done the right thing. I have commented. I'm just holding on to my Celestia at this point. So even though I warned about WorldCoin's tokenomics, I'll tell you, chart-wise, it looks good. It's in a clear uptrend. Consistently putting in higher lows, bouncing off the 50-day moving average. WorldCoin looks pretty good. Anonium, you always talk about BlackRock buying Bitcoin, but BlackRock does not buy this itself. If you invest in Bitcoin beat ETFs, it comes with the inflows, so BlackRock does not decide the purchase. You are kind of wrong. You're not entirely wrong. I think I saw your comment on TikTok. I'm not concerned at all with who is buying the Bitcoin. When I say BlackRock is buying Bitcoin, I'm just looking at the fact that BlackRock is buying Bitcoin. So their investors buy Bitcoin, but BlackRock holds the Bitcoin. The one who holds the Bitcoin has the power. All right, you could say Coinbase custodies the Bitcoin, but BlackRock could take that out of Coinbase's custody at any time. Money flows into the ETFs a lot more than money flows out. So I'm not saying that BlackRock essentially gets free Bitcoin, but they kind of do. So BlackRock owns the Bitcoin. People pay them for an instrument, and they own the Bitcoin. Because of course they do. They're BlackRock. We need 1,000 in this live. Not yet, David. I want to delay 1,000 people in the live as much as possible. What coin is a good buy now and looks bullish? I mean, I looked at WorldCoin. That looks good. Say still looks good. Any thoughts on Turbo? Looked at Turbo already. Chart looks a lot like HEEHEE's chart. So some people are saying there won't be an alt season because of a pending recession. What do you think? I think we're due for Bitcoin's dominance to plummet. So I disagree. Buy a little Beam. All right, I need to read a message right now. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Sorry, that groan was life things, not anything to do with crypto. All right, Beam, buy a little Beam, family. Beam, 1.76 cents. Yeah, Beam chart looks pretty good. Struggling at the 200-day, but it's nearing judgment day for Beam. Kamala is just not ready. Okay. Best large cap to buy today. You just listen, man. Your favorite token is Pendle. Are you holding it? Of course I'm holding Pendle. I don't even think about Pendle. I look at the chart. Or sorry, it's in my Coinbase wallet. So I haven't opened my Coinbase wallet in at least 3 months. My Pendle's in there, and it's going to stay in there for quite a while. I mean, I'm not a long-term holder of Pendle. All right, so Rivera, you keep on spamming Maker over and over again. And now I'm looking at the Maker chart. And what do you want to know? This is a dinosaur crypto. It looks terrible. It's just in a clear downtrend with no sign of reversal. So, you know, I mean, why do you care? What's so interesting about this cryptocurrency that nobody cares about, that you're spamming over and over again about it? All right, what else? LCX, 11 cents. Shocking. You know? Smash the like button. Can you chart ABT? So only a meme coin season? Sure. Arc block, the eternal chop. My goodness with arc block. Guys, all right. You know, you guys are asking about individual cryptocurrencies over and over again. Here's my general read on the market. Like 90% of altcoins look terrible or flat. You know, they're showing no signs of upward momentum, anything, volume's low. Bitcoin obviously looks really good. And then 10% of altcoins look good. All right. So I feel like a broken record when you're asking me about these different cryptocurrencies. And I remember looking at the chart for some of these yesterday and the day before and last week and all that. And it's the same story over and over again. And so I know, you know, a lot of people hopping in and out of this live stream, but, you know, I hope you can sympathize a little bit. It's Groundhog Day, for me at least. I mean, aside from Bitcoin and, you know, aside from a few altcoins, it's I keep on having to say the same thing over and over again. And eventually that's going to change, and especially on the other side of an all-time high. But anyway, fake AI, no thanks. Jasmine is chopping hard, cannot wait when it goes up, and it'll do so aggressively. Doge thoughts. Doge is one of the 10% that looks really good. Okay, so I'm bullish on Doge for sure. You go live on TikTok. What do you expect? Laughing while crying emojis. I expect nothing. I have very low expectations for you, Zigzag. And let me insert my laughing while crying emojis. And I've never had any negative thoughts towards you, Zigzag. I just the laughing while crying emoji drives me crazy. Lowest point for Caspa. Write it down. Write this down. 10.12 cents. Book of Ethereum, I got nothing for you, man. Is TARS AI in the 10%? TARS looks pretty good. Last I checked, at least. 1,000 in the house soon. Did you buy Caspa today? It's in your entry level. It's not in my entry level. 10.12 cents is my entry level. Say looking good. Say's fighting. Say's looking all right. ABT and Dia to the moon. I'll take your word on that. Any thoughts on Turbo? Turbo, again, third time now. It's all good. It's all good. Turbo, the chart pumped really hard, consolidating, chopping, gearing up for another like higher most likely. So let's see. ICP, trend line, following the trend line. Sorry, I've looked at ICP already. And if you were to see my charts, then Mr. Cuz is in the house. Mr. Cuz. Everybody, Mrs. Cuz, Mr. Cuz is in the house. So we've all been on the edge of our seats waiting for Mr. Cuz to give his commentary. And here is Mr. Cuz's commentary. Hey, I'm here. I replied on X2. Welcome to the bull trap. Bitcoin might pump, but alts are doomed. Mr. Cuz. Bitcoin might pump, but alts are doomed. Okay. All right. Oh, man. OBS got disconnected again. Here's what I'll say to Mr. Cuz. Given how boring these altcoin charts look, I'm so happy that you're here. And a little bit of an injection of excitement. Thoughts on Avalanche? The Avalanche chart looks like trash. like 90% of altcoins. Do you do leverage trading, spot trading? Where did you learn to analyze? Emperor BTC is probably on X. Emperor BTC is probably the one that I owe the most of my knowledge with charting from. Could AXGT pull a 20X until December? No, not until December. That's like 31 days, 31 days away, 32 days away. Rune is a moneymaker. I like Thorchain. You mentioned alt season will last 7 weeks. 7 weeks started from what point? As soon as we see Bitcoin dominance start to go down, that's the starting point. Super 10x. Super's been up a decent amount lately. I would not say 10x for Super. Hey bro, when I buy crypto, it sometimes takes 5 days before I'm able to transfer to a different wallet. Any tips, platforms that allow me to do it the same day? I would say I buy crypto on like Coinbase or Robinhood, and then I transfer out of there. Because then, you know, Robinhood will take a few hours, I think, sometimes. But Coinbase, it's pretty instant. And then I transfer out, and I transfer to wherever I want to go. So alt season didn't start. Bitcoin dominance is high. WTF. Steve, what are you missing here? What's the problem? This is exactly how this goes. And what time frame is Bitcoin dominance going to flow into ETH meme coins? Oh, this YouTube, you're killing me. OBS. All right, I'm sorry guys. I'm going to have to I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I'm going to have to disconnect on YouTube and just stay on TikTok. So I'm sorry. I'm just going on TikTok now. Today's one of those bled days anyway, you know. Goodbye.